So after 4 months of laying concrete to level this floor, it sloped. It was a 3-inch drop from the left to the right. Put down 47 bags of concrete, and I got this floor done. And it's reasonably level. So this is a major milestone for us, because now we're going to recover the full square footage of the property, or the house basically. So the next project will be up here. This is the soffit. And this soffit, let's get over here and look at this a little closer. So I'm going to shorten this soffit. You can see that there. Let's raise this up a little bit. So I've cut a hole, and you can see I've got to cut a channel in there. So to actually shorten this soffit, and then we're going to make a closet. I'm going to frame in this area right in here. It's about 5 foot wide, deep enough to accommodate a custom closet in there. Then I'll put some, the doors will probably be about 48 inches wide, and I'll just put some panels. But anyway, to do all this is going to require a little bit of projects here. Here you can see that switch right there, that light switch. That goes to that light. So I've got to relocate that switch. So I'm going to pursue that light. So I've got to relocate that switch. So I have two choices. Let's put here a little closer. So that's going to be the new edge of the wall there. Well, if I move that switch to the wall that's going to come off of here and go this way, invariably it's going to be higher, and that'll probably be a code violation, because you're supposed to have your light switches at a certain height. So what I can do is, so when you add a junction to extend the run of electrical wiring, the junction must be accessible. You can't have it in a wall, like behind drywall. So what I could do is I could put a junction box up in here on the ceiling, up on the ceiling of that soffit. Then I could extend the electrical line and then come down to the right height for. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Then you can see there's a light there. Now that light, where is it? Right down right there. The switch for that light is on the other side of the wall. So I think what I'll do, and I have a lot of room to work in that the cavity of that soffit where I've got the, you can see there's a ductwork there, up in there. So I've got a lot of room. So I think what I'm going to do, so like over here where this, so that's going to be the new end of that soffit. So I'll do is I'll run this wiring up in here. I won't need a junction box. And I'll put a wall sconce against this wall here. And now we'll have lighting going up against the, up on the ceiling, so you have indirect lighting. And the last thing I got to deal with is that there's an electrical outlet right there. That one right there. There's really no need to try and save that. So I'm going to take out the outlet. I'll probably pull the wiring through the attic, up and back into the attic, and seal it up with a junction box and put wire nuts on it, so it won't be a useful run anymore. And then you can see, take a look at this soffit here. You see on the right where the one came out. Okay, the guy who did this, he cut a channel to make room for that the vent. It's over here, right over there. So he cut room to make a channel. So I've got to do the same thing. I've got to make an opening that big on the right. I've got to make it on the left. Well, if you zoom in here a little bit, oops, you can see that 2x4 has been cut. So if I make a cut down here, this is going to lose support. I do need to make that cut to mesh on the right there and get that thing in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a plate. I don't know what you call these things. Ties. They have these metal plates. Let's go down and look at them. So right there, I can use this plate. I'll cut out the drywall in there so I can get against the wood. And right there, put that guy in there. Drywall spools up. It's attached to the stud over here and the stud over there, and then that'll give it support for this guy. There's not a lot of weight, so it'll be okay. And then cut that cut that vent tube, shorten it, put everything back. So those are things I got to do. That's my next little project here in this back room.